Yes, most welcome yet again. Having looked at the different tools, the coin aggregators, both for centralized exchange and decentralized exchange, now we're going to look at one of the tools where the trading happens. Okay. All right. So let's delve deep into this. So this is one of the mega exchanges, Binance. How it looks like. So I've logged into my account, but in case you don't have an account, you have to take your time, create one, and once you're done creating one, verify one. Okay. The verification process is easy. You just have to submit your names, your national ID, pictures of your national ID, and also your live face. Okay. Yeah, because you cannot get someone else's ID and you're a different person, or you can't get someone who died. So the minimal verification process for a regular user just requires your documentation. Either a national ID or your passport can work. So when you're done submitting them, you will have this verified tick. Once you have this verified tick, then you're free to transact. KYC is very, very important. Creating an account with your Gmail is just one step. Number two, you have to verify that account. And once you verify the account, then you're good to go. So I want to go through a few things that you need to know. I'm going to delve deep into this whole exchange thing for you to not get confused when you're dealing with an exchange, not to feel like you're so confused or something is so new. So I want to go through it with you. Number one is KYC, know your customer. It's something all banks do. Hence, you must do it on your exchange. These exchanges are regulated by the Security Exchange Commission in different countries, in America and all different countries. So it's important for them for you to follow those rules. Yeah. Why? Because they don't want to bank terrorists. They don't want to bank people who the countries feel are a threat to the country. But when you go on a decentralized exchange, there's no need for KYC. You just enter in and keep your money there. No one knows you. No one cares about you. Just do your money with what you want. But when you want to get the experience of a centralized exchange, then you have to go through these protocols. Okay, let's go to step number 2, add money. So tap here on add funds. So right now, let me tap on view more because I want all options to be there. There are basically 4 ways to put money onto this exchange. And there are these same 4 ways through which you can remove money. It's most important, how do I put money? So number 1, there's what we call P2P trading, there's what we call on-chain deposit, there's what we call buy with UGX, there's what we call receive via Binance Pay. Let me begin from down coming up. Receive via Binance Pay is an option where you're going to make a transaction between you and another fellow Binance user. Okay. So in that incident, I want this to be sent. So if I'm sending to, I've tapped here. When I tap on it, this interface open, then I tapped on this send button up here. When I tap on send, let me say I am the one sending money. So what I will do is I will enter either the email or phone number of that fellow Binance user, or I'll enter their Binance ID. Whenever you have a verified account, let me show you. When you get a verified account, they give you a Binance ID, this scan number up here. When you tap on it, it copies. So in case you want to send money to a fellow Binance user, you don't have to worry about charges, how you can use that option or receive money. So in this case, I want to demonstrate, okay, I want to send money. I tap here on send. I tap in the Binance ID of that user. Then they tell me Binance ID can be found under app. Yeah, then I just integrate it. Then I can press continue. Press continue, then I enter the amount. Maybe I want to send of USDT. Then I can tap continue, and that money is debited off my account, and boom, it goes to that person's account. Or I can put their email that they registered on Binance, or their phone number they registered on Binance. It has to be registered. Or on the other hand, I can be on the receiving side. I am the one receiving. Okay, I want to receive from another person. So in that case, there can be a payment link that has been generated, that I can send to that person. But the best thing is, if you're receiving, just give your ID to the other person. Let them do that sending process like I've done. Full stop. For example, you're new to crypto. I've been in crypto. Then you say, you know what, King Edwin, send me some $10. I'll maybe give you UGX. And I'm your friend, I know you. I ask you, okay, no problem. Give me your Binance ID. I send you $10 right away. It comes off my account, enters your account within no second. That's one way. Number two, because it's not always that when you want USDT, King Edwin, who you know, will be having. So number two, we go. There is buying with UGX. Guys, I have UGX here. I have fiat currency UGX, but I want to buy USDT, not USDC. We normally don't use USDC here. You can see this thing here. So you change it. Let me change it, show you how to change it. Tap this coin down here. You normally don't do USDC, so you tap this arrow, and then I change it back to USDT. USDT is normally the famous one we use here. So I want to buy. Here, when you tap on buy with UGX, you're going to be buying from the exchange. So let me say I have 1 million UGX. I have 1 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1 million UGX. Then it tells me they're going to give me 254 USDTs. Then I can say I want to pay with the mobile money. You're going to pay with mobile money. You can pay with your MasterCard, Visa card. You can pay with cheaper cash. Yeah, but in this, if you want to transact with Binance directly, in most cases, it's mobile money or MasterCard. But when you start going into this cheaper cash, MTN, then that's why you see against them is written P2P. It becomes a P2P order. It becomes an order between a peer to a peer. It's going to come from Edwin and go to another person. Binance is just going to be a middleman, making sure everything moves well. But in high sense, it's not really involved. But when you buy with these two options, mobile money or this MasterCard, you're going to be sort of dealing with Binance directly. There's no middleman. There's no one to blame. If anything goes with the wrong goes wrong in the transaction, you can blame, you go report directly to Binance and Binance has to compensate you. So now I want you to notice the difference. The disadvantage with that method of buying directly from Binance, it's always expensive. That's why you see, with 1 million, they will only give me $254 when I use mobile money. With a card, they will give me 268. This is a little bit cheaper. But if I go on my P2P options, I'm going to get way more money, which I deserve. For example, Momo, there's someone who's willing to give me 284. Cheaper cash, someone's willing to give me 283 for the same 1 million. Meaning, if I go for this option of 253, I may be saying I don't want to transact with anyone I don't know. Maybe I don't trust, maybe I fear. I trust Binance. Then you pay the price of losing over what? What is 84 minus 54? That is 54, 64, 74, 84. Those are $30. You get, then here you lose a little bit less, 20 something dollars, or so $18 something. Yeah, but these options are always better. So you have to learn how to use P2P so you can get more money out of your money. Okay, good. I've explained that. So here you just tap on preview order. It tells you preview order comes in, then you can click confirm, continue. I'm not going to do that for now. Yes, that's how buy with EGX works. Then another way is to on-chain deposit. On-chain deposit here is different from Binance to Binance. Because from Binance to Binance, we can do it via Binance ID because we are both on Binance. So the money is like on the same big wallet of Binance. It's just going to move from my account to your account, but literally it's staying on the same wallet. But now there's another way to put money. Let me say you have to get money from another wallet. Either you're old in crypto, you know how crypto works, and you had your good dollars somewhere else on another wallet. Or you have worked in a certain crypto space somewhere and they have paid you in USDT and now it's time to bring it. The way to transfer it, you have to use wallet addresses. So here in this case, I tap on add funds. I want to add using on-chain deposit. It's coming from one on-chain wallet. It has to come to this on-chain. On-chain just means it's on a blockchain. Money is moving on a blockchain. It's moving from one place to another because cryptocurrencies are always on a blockchain. So when you're moving them, yeah, sometimes you'll hear the word off-chain. Off-chain is when you're dealing with these big exchanges. These big exchanges can transact off-chain. For example, like that Binance ID movement, it's sort of off-chain. They don't require you to pay any fees because the money does not move on chain. It has remained on the same wallet, just it is changing ownership because Binance is managing. It says, for example, when Binance says I own $1,000, you own 2,000. In literal sense, Binance owns 3K, but it says 2K is your share, 1K is my share. But literally it's on one mega Binance exchange wallet. So in case I say, I want to send you $50 of mine, in that instance, we make an off-chain transaction. Reason being, the money will not move on chain. It will not move from one place to another. It's going to remain on the same place. But here, our accounts are going to deduct and increase accordingly, respectively. So that's an off-chain transaction. Whenever you hear a transaction being off-chain, it only means money has not moved. That's all it means. Money has not moved. Just people have come to an agreement that I own more than you, but the money is still in the same place. Then on-chain means money actually has to move from one place to another. Such movements require gas fees being paid because you have to facilitate the blockchain, facilitating your transaction. Blockchains, like I explained to you, have people on the nodes to pay, people who verify transactions. It has to pay them, blah, blah, blah. And it pays them by charging some transaction fees. So when you choose on-chain deposit, then you come and choose which coin are you bringing into Binance. Maybe USDT, you bring in the dollar. Then you choose which chain, which blockchain, which network, blockchain or network are you going to use. And I want to transact my USDT, but I think where it's coming from the Ethereum chain. You choose Ethereum. It's coming from the Binance Smart Chain. You choose BSC. It's coming from Tron. You choose TRX. It's coming from Aptos. You choose PAPT. This is very important. If you're sending USDT from BNB and here you come and choose Tron, that money will get lost. It will move away the other side, but it will not reach. So it's very important for you to take note of what coin are you sending and on what network. That's very key. So maybe say I choose BNB Smart Chain. Boom, they give me a wallet address. I copy it. Then I go to the other place where the money is coming from and I choose send. Then they'll ask me where you're sending to. I input in the wallet address. Where I'm sending from, I make sure I'm choosing the consistent token on the consistent network. Then I give it the wallet address for that network. What you'll notice is the network's wallet addresses will always be the same no matter the token. For example, this is USDT on BNB. This is the wallet address. I want you to notice it ends with 1C3F. Let us choose another token I show you. Maybe another token that is on BNB. Let me say F. Does F have BSC? Okay. Now this is Ethereum on BSC. Are you seeing the wallet address is the same? Because the network is the same. So here I'm saying I'm bringing an Ethereum token that moves on the Binance network, so on the BSC network. Very key. Don't make mistakes around that place. Don't come and get Ethereum. You know you're bringing it from the BSC, and then for you choose Tron, and then you choose another thing. You have to be careful on that. That is done. Number 2, next. We look at P2P. P2P is the most famous, most common, because here you find ready people ready to sell to you at any time that you're willing. So you can either choose Express if you want people who do it fast, or you choose P2P in case you found a better offer on P2P that is willing to sell to you cheaply. So let me choose Express. Why I recommend Express is because most people who are on Express are Binance verified. They follow Binance rules because there are people also on P2P who come here to steal people. They began a new scheme of stealing from people by telling them that if you, instead of you sending money, like we're going to make a transaction, I have my Ugandan shillings here, I want dollars. Then someone says, put it on a line, and then I withdraw from you. Those funny things of give me your MTN number. I go to a mobile money place and I read your number. I tell them I'm withdrawing this amount. Then for you on your end, you enter your PIN. Or if it's an Airtel person, tells you things that give me your number and your secret code. Then I go to the mobile money place and withdraw. That is okay, but it goes against the Binance rules. How? Binance always wants you to get money on your line, send money from your line to the other counterpart's line, and then you confirm that you have sent. So that in the event that person does not pay you, you can report that person to Binance and tell, see Binance, I actually sent money from my line to his line, but he did not pay. When that is the case, then Binance can intervene and compensate you. But when these scammers come and tell you, no, let me withdraw from your line, in your phone, it will show that you went to a mobile money shop and withdrew. You actually didn't send anything. So you have no right to claim. In that way, Binance can't help you. So someone just scams you and goes away like that. That's why I like using Express people. Because most Express people be experienced traders who have been on Binance for long and follow Binance rules in most cases. P2P can have anyone, even a scammer who has woken up just yesterday and they are hungry and they want to steal someone, they can come and appear. Then they present for you a very cheap deal and you get lured into transacting with them. So let me go to Express. I am buying. You can also sell. Selling is another way to withdraw. I have my dollars on Binance. I want to sell them. You can choose sell. So this is deposit. This is withdraw. Buying USDT, selling it away. Let us buy. So let me say I want to buy worth 5,000. Worth 5,000. They're going to give me $1.43. I select payment method. Payment method number one, Airtel is going to give me $1.43. There's someone in Airtel who's offering me this. Cheaper Cash is offering 1.43. MTN, same thing. Best offer here, they say it's Airtel. But you don't choose best offer. You consider where is my money. My money is on MTN. Okay. And before you do any P2P, you must first register a line. The best thing is register a line that is in your names. But if you don't have, it's okay. If you don't have, but if you have, don't hesitate. On Binance, put a line that is in the same names as the national ID that you registered, because Binance will always link the two. It will always be able to see and know your to always be able to see and know your name from the national ID. It extracts it from the national ID. It expects the phone number you're using is in those same names. But if in case you don't have any number that is in your names, there's no need to worry. But if you have, stick to that one. So you come here and click refresh. Come here and click refresh. After refresh, you click preview order. Not cheaper cash. My money is on MTN, so I choose MTN. I choose preview order. Do this, by the way. Get a 5K and do this thing so that you don't fear it in your heart. Get used to the whole process. You get the point. Most people fear P2P. Like, I don't know who I'm transacting with. No, Binance is in the middle to help. So there's a button here called switch. You can keep pressing it to switch to see how many offers and who is offering what. Yes. So this one says, do not use third-party account for payment. Now, using third-party is my name on Binance says King Edwin. Then I'm using a line that is in Nachimbugwe Agnes. That is third-party. So in most cases, when you're using a third-party, you don't begin by sending someone money. You first go to the chat section. There's a chat section inside, and you speak to them and tell them that I have money on my line. You tell them the line, but it is in these names. Then you tell them, can I proceed? If they're not okay with you proceeding, you cancel that order. You look for another person who can accept. Because some people are so strict, maybe they have been also scammed by people who use third party, so they don't want to hear anyone who uses third party. So you don't force someone. Before you send them your money, first speak to them, tell them that I'm using a line, but these are the names it's in. If it says proceed, then you proceed. If it doesn't say proceed, don't proceed, look for another person. Because you don't want to put yourself in a place where you send money to someone who don't like third-party people, and then you start crying for them to release it for you your USDT. Because if they report you to Binance, they will have an upper hand because Binance expects you to use lines that are in your names. You get. So if your name is Edwin and it is Agnes Nachembwe who sent, then how can you tell Binance I'm the one who sent, I'm the one? Get that kind of stuff, it becomes a very long conversation. Though you may win the case, but it's better to refrain from those things. So in most cases, if you have using a line that is not in your names, speak to the person in the chat section. Tell them, hey, I'm going to use this. Da, da, da. Can I? Oh, I don't. When they say don't, you chill. When they say you can, you move on. Okay? Yeah, so then when you're done sending money, you have to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot that shows you have sent money, upload it on Binance, then you click on transfer, notify seller. The buttons will be there, you already see them. Yeah, the first button is make payment. Then you make payment. Then the next button is upload proof. Take a screenshot of if you're sending the money, then from MTN or Airtel, then you upload it. Then it tells you now, click transfer, notify seller. When you're doing a P2P transaction, be alert and be on your phone because it's always given 15 minutes. If you're so slow and you take more than 15 minutes, the trade can be cancelled by Binance in the middle. It's not good for the trade to be cancelled when you're the last one who has just sent money and you're waiting for the person to release money. Then Binance cancels that trade. It's not good. So you have to be fast. You get the point. Most so, and they can cancel it when you've tapped on. The moment you tap on transfer, notify seller, the timer stops counting on you, it starts counting on them. In case they delay to send you that money, when the time is done, Binance looks into the issue, it sees you sent the money, it automatically debits your account. You don't have to wait for the other person. So it's very important for you to keep time. 15 minutes is a very long time, guys. There's nothing. I mean, the moment you tap on refresh here, and then you tap on place order, enter inside, go to the chat, check someone is online, text them. If your line is already registered in your name, for you, you're good to go. Look for the line they have given for depositing, confirm the names, go deposit money on that line, see the names, take screenshot, come upload proof, tap on transfer, notify seller, then wait for them to release. Once they're done releasing, money will come to your Binance account and you move on with life. So that is the last way of depositing money. Yes, that I want to. So withdraw, same thing. You have your $1,000 and you want to withdraw some and go eat some $10, same thing. You come sell. Selling is easy because selling, it's you who they send to the money. Then when you see it on your mobile money, then you press release. Selling is easy. The hardest part where profit most comes is on buying. Selling is easy. Selling is you who waits money to first come to your mobile money. Once it boom, boom, boom is in your mobile money, then you press release and it goes to the transactor. So now let us talk about trading. Let us talk about trading after having put money. You come here, tap on the word assets. There are different kinds of wallets. There's an overview which shows all wallets. Then there is what they call a spot wallet. There's what they call a funding wallet. There's what we call a futures wallet. There's what we call an earn wallet. Okay? I hope you're following me. We tapped here down on assets. A spot wallet does spot trading. Like I explained to you what spot trading is. You buy, hold a coin, when it appreciates in value, you sell it. Funding wallet is where our money that we are sending out or money that is sent to us goes to first. This money is not involved in any trade. It is just money set aside. So whenever you do P2P, when the P2P person sends you money, it comes here. So don't be there in spot wallet and say, I can't see my money. I'm not seeing my money. But the money was just sent to you. First, go check on funding. It is used to fund. It is the wallet that is supposed to have money that is not involved in any trade. Then futures wallet is when it's money that is used for futures trading. You know, when you put money there, you use it to trade in the futures market. Yeah. Then the earn section is that part of the wallet that does those things banks do of fixed deposit. Of put your money in this coin, hold it here, and then you get this return in a year or in 2 years or things like that. Yeah, so when you come in the earn wallet, it will have those different products. Let me see if I can show you some of the products. Yeah, so example like Ethereum has 1.5% to 2.5% APR, annual return. You get USDT has 9% return, TON has 3%. So literally, all the money you stake remains, then plus this return. This return comes to you either daily or monthly. I think daily, but in a whole year, the whole return that will have come to you will be 9%, will be 3%, things like that. So you can come see, for example, this is OG, it gives 30% to 259%. Depends on the conditions they have put. Maybe they say stake as this much OG. So those deals are always there. This 30% to 259% is a percentage per year, but the staking can be running for 3 months only. So don't get very excited. You have to sit down, understand, calculate, and then take a move. That's if you have money there and you're sure you're not going to use it in the next period of time, then there's no need to keep it there. It's not trading. it can go in your own wallet. You get back all your tokens that you've kept plus more. If the value of the tokens has even gone higher, you hit a double jackpot, whatever the case is. But yes, that's the part for earn. Then for futures, it's for trading futures. Like we shall learn as the course goes on. Funding is just for receiving and sending money. Spot is for trading the spot market. Yes. So let's go to the trade section down here now. I don't want to go to market so much. There's nothing much there that I'll be speaking about. Markets are just coins. Then you go to market, then you see the alphas, then you see the grow. It's on, I don't have a lot of action. Let me go to trade here. Explain something little and yeah, call it a day. This is a profitable or a good walkthrough. Let's go to trade. Let's go to trade. Perfect. We're on trade now. What happens in trade? Trading, there is a word here. There's convert. We're going to look at what convert does. Then there's spot. So this is where the buying and selling happens if you're a spot trader. So if you're buying in the spot market, remember there are two different kinds of markets. Buying in spot is different from buying in futures. You have to differentiate the two markets. But if you're in spot and you say, I want to hold some Bitcoin, I want to hold some Ethereum, you come here. Oh, I want to hold a coin that they have just listed. There's like a coin they have told you has just been listed. You want to buy it. You come here. Choose buy. Okay? Choose buy. And first remove these things. Either you can either choose sell if you want to sell. There are some coins you've been having, they're there in your spot wallet, you've held them, you're tired of them, now you want it cost some, you choose sell. Or you choose buy. Then you come down here, choose which market you're gonna do. If you choose the market, it means you're interested in the current price. If you choose limit, that means you're going to limit something. You're going to how do you call it? Preset. It's a price that you're going to wait for. A limit order is an order which you wait for the price there. So immediately you press limit, there's like a line that appears down here. This price is going to tell you to set that price. What you're trying to say is, I want to buy or I want to sell, but I want to buy after this price that I've set as the limit has been hit. Once this price is hit, I enter. Or once this price is hit, I sell. Market means right now, now. The price that it is now. Let's enter now. Let's get out now. No thinking, no what. Then you just enter the amount. How much are you selling? How many? If you don't know how to calculate the plume, you can just come here, press this down arrow, change from plume to USDT. Where is it? Change from plume, is this USDT? To USDT. So you say, man, I want like $10 of plume. I want to get out $10. Right now. You sell. Then you click on sell plume. But since I have zero balance of plume, it won't work. Okay? Yeah, but you can come here down, then you select which coin you want to do that on. Then there is also another convert. Convert here helps you to switch from token to token. From token to token. Let me say I want to switch from I have some USDTs. I want to change them to BNBs. Or I have some OG and I want to turn them to BNB. Or you just want to check the whatever. Let me say I want to see 120. 120 OG, let me say 120, 120,000, 123. 120,000 OG is equivalent to 189 BNB. BNB is not small. Remember, one BNB is $1,000. One BNB is $1,000. So 20,000 OG. Okay, let me try to use USDT since we are familiar to USDT. Let me say I want to change. No, I'm putting it to OG. Where is OG? OG, where have you gone, OG? Let me just search it. Just disappeared. Is this OG? Is this the OG? Is this the one? Is this the one? Okay, whatever it is. Let me say I have my return $100. $100, they're like, we're only going to give you 5 OG. then you click preview, and then you click confirm. Then it gets all the $100 you have, converts them to 5 OGs. When does this thing come in handy? This thing comes in handy in most cases when you have very many coins scattered around. But sometimes when you do your buying and selling from here, you can always remain with particles. Sometimes you may have plume and then you want to sell all the plume to get back dollars, and then some boost 0 point something of plume remain. Over time, those boost 0 points keep accumulating and they become significant. Yeah, but if they are too small, there will always be something here in the asset section under the spot wallet. There will always be something here called small amount exchange. You tap it, you choose all the small amounts and you change them to BNB. After doing that, you come back to trade, click convert, then choose BNB and convert it to USDT. Because sometimes some tokens are too small to be converted to USDT directly. So you let them be, collect all of them and change them to BNB, then come and change the whole BNB to USDT. It will always work. Because not those things of, you start crying, King Edwin, I see here in spot, I have $100, but I can only access 94. Where am I? Where are my $6? Where are my $6? And when we check, you have very many coins. Each of them has 0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0, and they are too small in that you can't convert them to USDT. What do? You come here, tap on amount small exchange. You choose all those that are small. Like here, I have 0.00 of USDC. I choose it. 0.00 of XRP. I choose it. And then I choose convert. This is something you can only do every 6 hours in a day. So it's not something you do every time. Do it where it's necessary. Where it's not necessary, don't do it. Chill it. Okay? Yeah. Then you click convert. When you come back, you'll find that now you have BNB. Then you go to trade, convert them to. Yes, so I think that's pretty much it. Then the other thing would be futures. When you're doing your futures trading, you do it from this futures section down here. Yeah, like the video I sent in group, explaining exactly how to place a trade in futures. Yeah, that will be, I think, a lesson for another day to delve deeper. But concepts almost the same. Here for this one, you just have to know, okay, what is isolated mode? You choose the mode you need, isolated and cross. What leverage are you using? You get? Then are you opening a trade? Is it going to be limit or market order? What price are you going to wait for if it's limit order? How many USDTs are you putting in? Then are you going to long the market or are you going to short the market? Simple. Then you place the trade and let the trade run and let the outcome come and then you move on. So basically that's pretty much it about Binance. Yes, from opening up an account, I hope everything now is clear to everyone. Opening up an account, register. Yeah, there's another wallet section that I've not talked about. I think that will be for another day for the time of wallet. This is now a Binance wallet. I'll explain how wallets work and something else in another video. For now, I just want to focus on the exchange, not to give you very many things, but for you to be able to go through everything that has been discussed. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's meet in the next video. Next video, maybe we shall look at TradingView a little bit, but there are very many things in Binance that we have not talked about, but we shall look at them slowly by slowly. Yes. For example, here Binance also shows you hot alphas. Alphas are normally coins that are backed up by BNB Smart Chain. There's a new, then there are gainers, there are losers. You know, there are different icons here that you can use. This is just news. People who even make money from this thing. Just like how people make money from YouTube, that they post videos on YouTube and they make money, blah, blah, blah. There are also people who make money from just posting news here, and they have a large following and all. They have many likes, what Binance can pay them also. So yeah, it's not something small. You can make money from there if you're good at that. Then there are very many other features. Maybe the feature I've not talked about is API binding, but I'll talk about that feature extensively when I'm talking about RoyalQ, because RoyalQ is one of the robots that uses API binding and many other robots, I think. But when I talk about RoyalQ, that's when I'll talk about that. But there are all these features still for you to explore. Yes. Yeah, let me stop the video for now. Shall continue from there. next time. See you. Peace out.